necessary to take the permission of the president before spending the money or raising the funds for the purpose of government. Next, the third point is legislative powers. The President of India holds the important legislative power. Article 17 of Indian Constitution states that President is integral part of Union legislature. In Indian Constitution, Article 79 tells about the President is important member in Union legislative. He has a power to dissolve the Lok Sabha. If any case he want to dissolve the Lok Sabha, so he has a power to dissolve also Lok Sabha on advice of concerned minister. So he attend a meeting with the concerned minister. So in the case to dissolve the Lok Sabha, he has a power to dissolve the Lok Sabha on advice of concerned minister. He has power to join section the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. He has a power to join session in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in case any bill is disagreement. So he has a power joint session of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Further, any bill is passed in a parliament become an act only after signature of president. If any act is passed in a parliament, if any bill is passed in a parliament, it will be accepted only when the president's sign is there. Then only the bill will become as act. If without president's sign, it is waste. Not waste. It will not work. And he has a power to nominate 12 Indian members to Lok Sabha and 12 members to Rajya Sabha. Indian members to Lok Sabha and 12 members to Rajya Sabha. Anglo-Indian members to Lok Sabha and 12 members to Rajya Sabha. Next point is judiciary powers. The president appoints an administrative oath officers to the Chief Justice of India, to all the judges of Supreme Court and High Court. According to the Article 72, he has a power to grant relief of the president punishment. He can also seek advice from the Supreme Court regarding any issue of constitutional law. So he also appoints all judges of Supreme Court and High Court according to Article 72, and he has a power to relief of the punishment, and he also seek advice from the Supreme Court regarding any issue of constitutional law. So also ask the advice from the Supreme Court regarding any issue of constitutional law. And next, diplomatic powers. The President of India appoints diplomatic representative to the foreign countries and receive ambassadors, high commissioners from other countries appointed to the India. And if any international agreement is there, so the sign of the name of President of India. Sign will be the President of India only. All international agreement related to the international issues and international agreement also. And next, he also hold the power of military powers also. The President of India is a superior commander of Indian Army Force. He is superior to military powers. He also appoints the Chief of the Army, Navy and Air Force. He is the one who declare a war and negotiate peace. He is the one who control the military powers, and he also power to appoint the Navy head, Army and Air Force, and he also declare a war of the country or negotiate peace also, and other powers. The President of India appoints the chairman and members of natural human, and he also has the power to appoint the election commission and right to inform commission, etc. And next, emergency powers. The President of India proposed three types of emergency powers to protect the country and people and welfare, to protect the country and welfare of the people. They are as follow. First one is national emergency, and next constitution emergency, and third is financial emergency. So let's get in a video. National emergency, according to Article 352, if the president is satisfied that a serious national emergency exists in a part or a region of the country. The national emergency occurs in a part of the region if it is treated by a war or then he imposes a national emergency. If any state occurs by a war, then if the president is satisfied, then he declares a national emergency to the state or by a country. It is a decision taken by the president only. National emergency advice of the Union Council of Ministers. It is required. So if the president is satisfied, then he pass a act to the parliament, and he required two-third members present. You require two-third members of present. Voting has been done in every house, and Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha voting should be done with two-third majority of house. The program will be forced for the 6 months. It will be the national emergency for the 6 months. All the fundamental rights except 2021 can be suspended according to the president article, according to Indian Constitution Article 352 by the president. All the rights will be suspended except the Article 2021. Next, constitutional emergency or president rule. Constitutional emergency can be defined as a suitable in the government of the particular state is unable to function as a as per the constitutional provisions. In this situation, the governor of the state send a report to the president to proclaim emergency in the state. In case if the state want to declare the state emergency, then he informed to the governor will be send a report to the president to proclaim emergency in the state. Then the parliament approval such case within 2 months. So in this case comes from the parliament, come front in the president. Then he approve within the then he resolve within the 2 months. And after coming to the force, it will be active for the 6 months. And if the state will not satisfied, then the president can exchange more than 6 months by the parliament approval. He has a power to change first 6 months, but if the state is not happy with that 6 months state emergency, then not state emergency, constitutional emergency, then the president has power to exchange more 6 months, but it requires parliament approval only. Then only it can be extended more 6 months. The maximum period will be 3 years. The constitutional emergency will be only 3 years. Constitutional emergency also called as state emergency or president rule or union government rule. State emergency. So this period is maximum for 3 years according to Article 356 Indian Constitution. So the president may excuse the state legislative, neither suspended or dissolve. The president may exercise the powers of state legislative, but the assembly will be neither dissolved or suspended. So Article 356 means constitutional emergency will come means the president, it hand over to the president. So president may exercise the powers of state legislative. he may use the powers of state legislative, but the state legislature will be not dissolved or nothing will be happen to the state legislative assembly. And next, the financial emergency. In ordinary powers also we have discussed their financial powers. So in case financial emergency is there, so president can be put financial emergency in the country. If the president is satisfied that the financial stability of the country or a state is treated, he may declare the financial emergency. If in case the president is satisfied with financial stability, then he may declare the financial emergency. To declare the financial emergency, he require parliament approval within 2 months. At this time, union government gives directly to in these 2 months, union government gives rules that to reduce the salaries of administrative personnel. All the money bills